I am devoted to love. Devoted to God. I'm devoted to my child. I'm devoted to the path, the journey that I'm on. I'm devoted. I'm devoted to a higher love. There's a lot I don't know. I think there's a lot that we all don't know. I think it's also particular to like each of us because of the trauma, the way that you were raised, the circumstances that you've been through, the experiences that you've had, the people that you've dated, etc. The fact if you're a mom or if you're not a mom, all that, or dad or not a dad. I do know that life, the ego, the shadow, kind of put those together. Other people, like all kinds of stuff gets in the way. That's what we're trying to let go of or move through and let more love in. And that when I do what I have to do to be balanced and I can be in my heart space, I'm much more receptive and I'm much more understanding. And I can be more patient. There's also that. I need clarity. I used to let some bullshit slide for a long time. I trust that for the amount of times I've been burned and, had to walked away and all of that like it doesn't matter in the bigger picture because it's like the love lost. That's not really love lost. But now I'm devoted to my heart, God, the life that I want to create, and my son. That comes before everything else. So if you are talking up a game, or not even just talking up a game, but like it's complicated. It's not black and white. That's why it's hard. That's one of the many, I'm getting dramatic now. It's one of the reasons that it's so hard, because it would be easier if we could love with our mind or something, maybe, I don't know. But without clarity, you could be coming to me from 5 different accounts. You could be pouring your heart out to me. There's been some beautiful moments in like this person that wrote this poetry, and like it's so beautiful, but I'm like, I can't even connect to you because I don't know who you are. And I'm giving it to God every time, and I'm trying to trust, and I'm trying to keep opening myself up to it and be not so stubborn, and because I know that's my ego, and I know it's whatever it is, but you're creating more, you're stringing me along. We're not creating something together. There's no co-creation. We're in this together. It's that you're like throwing flowers at me and hoping that one of them lands in my lap or something like that. I don't know how to describe it, because it's like, it's not evil. I don't know that the intention is bad, but it's manipulation. It's not genuine. It's not a genuine intention. It's not pushing past fear and jumping into leaning into the heart. So it brings pain. It brings me pain. It brings me hurt. It brings me frustration. It brings me confusion. That lack of clarity makes me feel confused. And I can detach and walk away and love on myself and let it go and try to see the bigger picture and try to come back to talk to God about it and all that. Like, I can put up with it for a certain amount of time, but it's weird because I told God, I was like, if I have a person, I need him to face me. And I haven't had that happen. God had to be like, well, it's not going to happen that way. Like, he had to be like, you have to get over yourself. You have to get over your trust issues and be willing to bend. Like, more or less, I don't know if the conversation went that way, but I felt that. I was like, okay, I have to try something different. I have to be more open-minded. And call was coming through and it distracted me. And I also I want my standards to stay up, but I was in this space a long time of like, I'm not in the right place in life. I don't have financial stability. I don't have all these things. And then same thing, God had to be like, well, that's not like being open. And that's the other part, because like, if you're not letting me into your world, you're not letting me into your insecurities, your fears, all of these things that like, then we're not together. I'm not on the same page as you. We're not creating anything together. I'm not able to feel and understand you and move with you, or I don't want to ride the emotional wave with you, but I want to be understanding. I want to be a part of your world and you be a part of mine. I don't want there to be, some things of course are not going to be not necessary, but like, I don't want a bunch of secrets because that blocks intimacy. Getting text and I don't know what that's about. Okay, that's it. All right.